Hey guys, welcome to Bloated, the Jwebby podcast where we talk about food, gym, and everything in between. Thanks for joining me, and don't forget to keep up to date with all my antics on my social media channels. Search Jwebby Can Eat across all platforms.
We're back. We're on the road. We're just tuning in with you guys. So I've got Jwebby next to me. I'm DK. Welcome back to the podcast. Tell us, man, it's been a long journey.
Currently weaving through mountains, but look, yesterday, what a day. Left the hotel, 6 a.m. Had a 8 and a bit hour drive towards Kastamonu.
And the thing is, you time everything well. Like, it's to the T. Leave at 5, get there 1, get there 2, you know?
Yeah. And then, look, for all of you people listening, if you don't know what AdBlue is, my advice is do your research.
And get yourself some.
And get yourself some AdBlue and keep it in the car. And we're driving down the highway and the car starts beeping at me saying AdBlue. Like, what the hell is AdBlue? And we're in Turkey, driving a Citroen. The notification is in French. And it's just saying it's saying AdBlue, whatever. Danny's trying to Google it, whatever. Anyways, we get to the service station to ask them what AdBlue is. No AdBlue. And then the car won't start. Turns out AdBlue is some diesel fluid thing for emissions. And without AdBlue, the car doesn't start. So the car was out of AdBlue. Thanks for telling me. So we're stuck in this remote area, honestly, surrounded by just country and bush. One old school petrol station. You know those old dingy ones where the family lives in the back. This old man, we're translating. We're there for 2 hours. Oh my gosh, this old guy saved our life.
He saved our life. He got all his networks to drop off buckets of AdBlue, 5 liters each time, and yeah, we got it started.
No thanks to Budget Turkey. Thanks, mate.
Oh, please, no way. No, this is not an ad for AdBlue, nor an ad for...
This is if you get a car that requires AdBlue, return the car immediately.
It in the bin.
You don't want AdBlue.
Imagine we're stuck and those horse-looking dogs.
But we had a car with no aircon. It's -2 outside. We're in gym clothes. Danny didn't even have shoes on. He was wearing thongs. We were freezing. Anyway, this old guy calls in, whoever he calls in, his sons, cousins, uncles, gave us all the AdBlue he could find, fixed the car. Mate, I give this guy a big hug. Gave him $1,000. Would have made his life.
Legend. Absolutely.
Worth every cent. That guy saved our life. Thank you.
And he gave us tea.
And he bought us tea as well because he knew we were freezing our asses off.
Legend.
Yes. Anyways, onwards and upwards. 6 hours later, we made it to Kastamonu.
Yes, we did.
Just in time for the challenge. So we literally got out of the car, into the restaurant, had a pee break, washed our face, set up for the challenge. This is a little country war town. It's very pretty and old, I guess. And everyone is there's only 1,000 people in the whole town.
That's right.
So very small community.
As soon as we rocked up to the shop, right, where the challenge is, did you notice the guy was waiting for you?
Literally, I don't know how he knew, but he saw our rent-a-car and waved us down because he made a parking spot for us. But I'm like, how do you know what rent-a-car we had? He full knew. He was excited to see us. His family was there. The journalists were there. The TV was there. It was unbelievable.
You know, they all told me, they go, we know you guys broke down. We saw your stories.
Yeah. They full watch us on Instagram. That's so good, man. It was so fun.
How did it go? Walk us through. What was the challenge about? How did it go?
So this is possibly this guy, Mustafa, shout out Mustafa, Mustang Bistro.
My man.
In Kastamonu. This guy is a psychopath. So he loves food challenges, loves food, loves burgers. He's got a challenge where it's 25 burgers. You get 25 burgers, you get 3 drinks of your choice. Only 3 drinks. Once those drinks are finished, that's it. See you later. But you get an hour to complete it. But if you finish 7 burgers in the first 10 minutes, you get a bonus prize. So finishing in 60 minutes, you get an iPhone. And finish 7 burgers of the 25 in 10 minutes, you get an extra 10,000 Turkish lira. So altogether, you can win 10,000 Turkish lira plus, I think it's if you eat 17 burgers completely in 50 minutes, you get another 2,000 Turkish lira or 5,000, something like that.
Yeah.
Basically, you can end up earning 20,000 Turkish lira and an iPhone for the challenge. It's for winning the challenge.
And that's big over here. That's massive.
Yeah, but the challenge is huge too.
Yeah.
So the burgers are huge. They're kofta burgers, which are really good, by the way. Kofta patties, pretty good. very different to what we get back home.
It's a full authentic meat. It's not just anything.
So like,
mixed.
it's a kofta smash patty, which is kind of cool. And anyway, so he uses this brioche bread. Man, I love my bread, so I really fought this challenge. But they're big. Brioche buns are pretty chunky. So each burger weighs about 400 grams. 300 grams. And 25 burgers. You do the maths. But it's a pretty big challenge. 3 drinks. It's about 6.5 kilos. I just finished it. 51 minutes. 51 minutes, 53 seconds, I think it was. But mission accomplished. And yeah, it was a good time. They loved it. I think they really enjoyed their time.
It was quite different experience because there was a lot of love, man. Like the more we move around, the more love we're getting. And 25 burgers was not easy, man. I saw you. You were feeling it.
That last 10 minutes was struggle street. But
for a second there, and I told you this after, I never doubted you, but I did think.
I never doubted you, but I had doubt. Yeah.
I just thought you were going to pass out, bro.
It's got this, man. But look, It was worth it, man. Mission accomplished. Another challenge in the books.
Bro, the guy thought you were going to do it in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, look.
He's insane.
It's very easy for these people making the challenges to think about it, but not actually do it. 25 burgers is a lot of burgers. But look, if you love your burgers and you're in Kastamonu, check out Mustang Bistro.
My man. All right, so moving from there, man, we needed to get some gym in, right?
Hold on, we need to sleep first. Well, went to the hotel, slept, showered, relaxed. Then later that night, went to this place called Olympia Gym. Man, this is the weirdest experience in a gym I've ever had.
It's quite a weird.
So you walk into this building. Firstly, it's all tiles. It's like an office building.
Turned gym.
Like full on, turned into a gym. And then the guy is telling us to put like, in hospitals they wear like those weird shoe protector things.
Yeah.
It was like plastic gloves for your shoes, and we couldn't understand why. But then we looked at our shoes. The floor in Kastamonu is quite dusty.
Yeah.
So he didn't want anyone to dirty his gym. So the idea is you put these plastic things on your shoes, walk upstairs and clean your shoes. Then you walk downstairs and train. But this gym was fully decked out. Like all Olympia, it's called Olympia Gym, all Olympia gear. Like this place was, to be honest, I think it was like Techno Gym rebranded. But mate, this was decked out. The machinery, the weights, just weird. Training on tiles was strange. I was scared to like drop a weight or anything like that.
Sure.
But cracker gym, and turns out he's Russian. He can speak Russian and Turkish. And he was a mean mofo. He was huge.
He was definitely. His name was Rami, and he definitely looked after us at the gym. But yeah, man, that was a weird experience. But we got it done. We had to get the gym done. That's a big part of Jwebby's, routine. Now it's part of mine. So moving.
For the record, it's not easy to train with burgers in your stomach, but I had to do it.
I don't know how you.
To be honest, I wish I didn't do it.
To be honest, you said to me you didn't want to do it.
Exactly.
I was like, bro, I got to get it done.
It's all daddy's fault.
Yeah.
Peer pressure. Whatever. It's a story to tell.
Give and take. That's it. So our tour guide, right? Introduce him.
Mustafa, mate, what a legend. So Mustafa, he is
the dog on the road.
Well, these dog coyotes.
God,
dude, this thing
there's a dog on the road.
It's chasing us.
What the hell?
Anyway, we'll get to that. But so Mustafa's the owner of Mustang Bistro, and look, he kind of reached out to me a while ago and said, look, if you're ever in Turkey, it would be his honor for us to come to Kastamonu and show us around and everything like this. So when I planned my trip, I reached out to him. By the way, big shout out to him because he helped coordinate a lot of these challenges. Obviously, with the language barrier, he speaks pretty good English.
He organized the challenge. He organized the hotel, the gym, everything.
Yeah, he did, and he made a lot of phone calls to other venues as well to confirm they're all good. But he organized the hotel, the gym, the restaurant, dinner, took us around. So he basically was our tour guide. He literally just said, whatever you want to do, I will take you. He picked us up from the hotel, took us back to the hotel to get changed, took us to dinner. So we went to a very, what I like to call classy, like a old school, like Ottoman, authentic Turkish restaurant. It's famous in Kastamonu. And he walked us through like the part of the town, like we would not have found this part. Like
at all.
We took this random alleyway turn, and then it's like this pebblecrete floor, old school buildings, and like he took us to this place. It didn't even look like a restaurant from the outside. It looked like a church or whatever.
Yeah.
And we took us into this restaurant. He picked all the authentic menu items. Let me try every single thing, obviously because I got the biggest stomach. But I think we all had a great time. But Mustafa was just happy for us to spend time with him.
Yeah.
And he showed us what's important to him. He took us to a lookout. He took us to his, they have this like little, like a pond thing where it's like their holy water, and they have their whole little superstition and religious thing just to show us how they do things in his little town. And then he took us to this famous kunefe restaurant.
Yeah.
That's open till like 1 a.m. by the way. You can get fresh kunefe at 1 a.m. How cool is that?
Damn.
But he took us to all his favorite places, made sure we were comfortable, showed us around. You know, even this morning he said, "Come to my restaurant. I'll open early for breakfast." But I'm like, we have to hit the road. He's a good guy, man. Just a genuine fella. You know. Hope to see him again soon.
Yeah, we're gonna miss you, Mustafa, and big shout out to his shop,
Mustang Bistro.
That's it. Overall,
I had a great experience in Kastamonu. Honestly, it was a good time. I liked that day we spent.
Yeah,
was class.
It was worth it.
It was another place where, like Adana, I wish we could spend another day.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, due to the location, it's far north, so it's really out of the way. We just don't have time.
But you know what? I feel like we're moving at the right pace. We're experiencing more as soon as, like, every day that we do something different, we're experiencing something.
Definitely.
Also, and exploring these opportunities that we'll never get. Meeting new people.
Definitely.
It's become a big part. I think food challenges is one thing. The work that goes behind when Jwebby is not eating is another thing. You should see him. His fingers don't stop tapping and replying to everyone before TikTok or Instagram, you know.
Yes. All my TikTok followers, I'm so sorry. I'm shadow banned for commenting too much. I'm not ignoring you. I'll be back, I swear.
He's just been driving a lot, so you know, give him a bit of, you know, a break, but he will get to you. Yeah, but there's a lot of that, and then I think what balances it out is, and we're learning as we're traveling is, you know, also take the time out to enjoy the opportunity at hand. You know, we're meeting and making connections with genuine people, genuine families, genuine cultures, genuine food and experiences. Would you say?
I agree. And like, to be honest, this whole experience, the opportunity was presented to us, whether it's Pumakali, the lookouts, the mosques we visited, whatever it is we've seen, it's through food. Food brought us here, and now we can make the most of our opportunities, right?
Yeah.
You got to meet people, you got to meet friends in Istanbul, got to go to cool lookouts, take cool photos, eat great food, and see things we wouldn't have seen back home. These cities, we don't get back home. Nothing like this, right? Culture.
Oh wow! I think I've changed Jwebby's heart. Yeah, he came strictly for food, and now he's talking about sightseeing. Yeah, eh?
Hey, look, when in Rome, man, when in Turkey, we make the most of it. Every opportunity, we make the most of it.
Change of heart. So it's not too late to change his heart. I was gonna say, I believe what we've experienced is beyond we can describe in just a podcast. That's why it's very important to keep, you know, following our journey in Turkey, especially Jwebby and everything that goes on behind the scenes. This is where you'll get it. You know, the lives, the Instagrams. Thanks so much for tuning in and hearing my annoying voice, but also to see Jwebby do his thing and full support. It's amazing. It goes a long way, especially from across the world. But it is these podcasts that keep you up to date. That's a police, by the way.
Wrong side of the road.
Yeah, no,
this place is a mess.
That's a copper. 100%.
It's not.
It's not.
Look, it's a normal car parked on the wrong side of the road.
Well, again, if you don't keep up to date with us, you won't hear about these stories, especially the dogs. Talk about the dogs, man.
So look, admittedly, we are like in country town, but these like mountain dog coyote things, they're huge. They're as big as a horse.
Lions, he called them.
They're huge, and like they chase cars. Like, what the hell?
They chase cars. They chase
and like,
people.
if they're crossing the road, we're coming at them at like 100 k's an hour. They're not moving. I'm like, what the hell? I had to stop on the highway, literally stop and have like a standoff with this dog because he was literally too big. It took up the whole lane.
Yeah, and there's not just one or two like our kangaroos back home. No. I'm telling you, there's
packs.
Every highway, every street. They don't care.
Hey, look, it's just different. Look.
Apparently, you know, one of my friends, he said they brought him in to protect the land. So.
Well, I'm not messing with them.
Yeah, back in the day, or even till now, the farmers use them to protect them.
Yes, well, look, I'm staying the hell away.
It's crazy. All right, guys. Anything else you want to catch up about, Jay?
No, thank you for being here. We're going to Ankara today. Stay tuned for some more antics.
Let's go.
Peace.
Turkey.